Oh, hello, baby. It's purring. Oh, my. Oh, my. Alright, I'm going to unbox this, which was just delivered. It's my new ring light, because as you guys know, mine's been crapping out. And my new one just came in the mail. Probably not going to set it up immediately because I'm in the middle of filming a video and I don't want to take it all apart right now. Oh, baby. Oh, look at this case. Oh, that is fancy. Luxley is the brand. Luxley? Okay, so on this side these look like the diffusers and some instructions. I never use these. These orange filters are so orange, and for art you don't want warm soft lighting. You pretty much just want white light so that the art shows it the proper color. Little foamy pad. Oh my. So it's not one of those huge ring lights like you see a lot of beauty YouTubers have. It's a smaller one because this does hang right over my art. It's pretty much in my face, and so I don't want something too big. Plus, I was just looking at the way a lot of those big ones connect to the tripod, and a lot of times they need their own stand, and I don't have room for that. I want something that I can mount to the camera. Does it have one of the covers on right now? It looks like it. How do I, oh, right here. Finger in there. Magnetic, just like my old one. My old one has a cover like this, plus I cut a piece of paper to match the size because I felt like this didn't diffuse the light enough, considering it's like 1.5 feet from my artwork. So I might have to do that again. Cut a piece of paper to just sandwich in here because it's magnetic, so yeah, I can just sandwich right in there. This one has a handle on it, which I really don't need. I kind of wish it didn't have that because that just adds some bulk to it, but oh well. You can attach 2 batteries to the bottom, or you can just plug it into the wall. Oh no, don't curl up in there. There's more in there. There's more stuff. Boo boo. Enough for babies. Enough for babies. No. No. Oh, everything's strapped down in here. Wow. So there's the power cable. A little double battery charger. I guess you can take the plastic off everything. These must be the batteries. No, this is the charger for like the wall charger, which is what I'll be using. Then this is part of the charger? No. I'm actually really confused. So this is like a mega charger that has the block on it, kind of like a laptop charger, super heavy duty. And then there's this little one. I'll have to look in the instructions, see if there's really a difference. And then, oh, this is strapped down in here. This is the doohickey to mount it to my tripod. So there are 2 pieces that screw into the light. Where is it? It'll just kind of go in like that, where these 2 knobs are on the back. Those knobs will come off. It'll sit like this, and then the camera mounts right here, and then it mounts to a tripod. Oh my god, these batteries are heavy duty. Look how fat they are. I have batteries that look just like this, but they're about half as thick. These are massive. Imagine the bulk that adds, having both of these on the bottom of the light. But yeah, another thing to look for in a ring light for artwork is one with a dimmer switch, so you don't have to be at full brightness. Oh look, there's something else in the box. Roberto, what do you think you're doing? Now I kind of do want to set it up. Maybe I will. Oh my god. note. She broke open the silica gel. I forgot that was in there. I'm gonna have to confiscate this box because there's little pieces. Here, come play in this box instead. Ooh, look at that. Look at that one. Yeah. Oh, you know what? That smaller power adapter might be for the battery pack. Yeah, because this doesn't plug into a wall directly. So that's what the smaller one is for, because it says here to use the 3-prong power adapter for the light itself. You just need a little toy in there. You need like a little bead or something. Here, let me move this box. It's right in the door. There we go. Bloop. Okay. Let's unplug this guy. Camera off. Actually, I'm gonna grab my camera lens. Unscrew the camera. This is a little plate that came with the tripod. Okay. There's my old light. It's so much smaller and compact. I like how small it is. It's less in the way, you know? Here's a little size comparison. I mean, they're pretty close as far as ring lights go. It was really hard to find something a similar size to this. I didn't really want to buy the same one because this only lasted me a couple years, maybe like 2.5 years, I don't know. Plus, it was sold out on the Canon website or not available or something like that, and that's where I bought it the first time. So, yeah, moving on to this boy. It would look a lot smaller if it didn't have the handle and the battery pack attachment. This one only requires one battery, and the attachment is on the back. And then this was my dimmer switch. This new one does have a lot more bulbs, though. This is that piece of paper I mentioned. I'll probably still hang on to this ring light as a backup. Sometimes it works okay, other times it's horrible because not many lights are lit and they're all flickering. I think my eyes are strained. My eyelids keep twitching and I'm very squinty. Maybe it's from staring at that light box because I've been working on my art and meh. Twitchy eyelids. There we go. I'll take this little piece from my tripod and put it in here. Okay, camera's on there. Oh, this thing is rolling. I probably need to lock it. This knob is to move it forward and back, so this must be the lock. Now that the camera's on there, I'll know the height of this. So I want the camera roughly centered in the light. Kiki's still playing with her bead. I'm surprised she hasn't lost it yet. Oh, I might have just jinxed it. It's behind the printer. Make sure everything's tight. Now, there's a pretty big gap between the lens and the light, so I can bring the camera forward some more. Loosen this. I'm gonna make it so that when the lens is fully zoomed out, it's level with the light like that. That way you don't see the sides of the light in frame. Did you lose your bead, baby? How about I just give you another one? Oh my god, I might need more counterweights on my tripod. This is why I always hated taking apart my setup to bring it into the toy room to film toy videos. I love filming them. I hated changing my setup. Of course, the handle is on the side where the viewfinder is. That's the one thing about these smaller ring lights, is if you have the camera facing towards you, if you're going to film your face, you can't see the viewfinder because it's blocked by the ring. But when I'm doing art videos, it doesn't matter because
the camera's at a different angle, so I can just, you know, tilt this to the angle I need. That's why I normally don't even film my face with this camera, is because I don't like rearranging the tripod, and I won't be able to see myself in the viewfinder, so I just use my vlog camera. Now, this is a little crooked. Like side to side crooked. I'm not gonna have the finger force to unscrew it. Well, it's a little straighter. Now, power cable. Okay, it's plugged in. Here we go. Ooh, baby. It's funny because on the screen it's just like the background gets darker, not so much the light getting brighter, because the camera's trying to adjust. It's pretty sweet. So the minimum dimness is 10%, which is this. And then it goes up to 100%. I'm looking at the 10% because I was wondering if it would be too bright at 10%. My other one goes pretty much to 0 before it shuts off. Also, if you turn the knob all the way, it just shuts off. So it's just twist on, twist off. This one has a separate power switch. And then there's the dimmer. So interesting. I'll have to get used to that. I'm super glad that the mic extends above the ring. I wanted to make sure it could do that, so I was measuring. I'm like, okay, if it's a little bit bigger than I have, it should be okay. The mic should just barely fit, and it does. I just didn't want the mic bumping into the back of the ring. So there we go. It's a little bulkier than before, but not too shabby, and now it's nice and new. This, I know this is a mess back here. I need to organize this. There's cables everywhere. That's a mess. But yeah, when I film, I have that ring light. I have this overhead light, which I put white bulbs in. I still need the ring light though, because the camera itself casts a shadow down onto the artwork, and so I like having this, plus then I can control the intensity and whatnot. Then I have my 2 box lights, what are these called? I don't know. The ones with the barn doors on, whatever these are called. You can adjust the angle. I have them pointing to the ceiling so that it reflects off the roof, like the light bounces, and then it has like nice diffuse light coming down. These ones again have a dimmer switch, so I can control the amount of lighting. Let's look at a little profession here. Little profesh. The thing about having a setup like this though is you don't have that super aesthetic art room layout, because it's like, no, there's tripods and cables and things everywhere, so it's not as nice as a non-YouTuber's room would look. Or just a YouTuber without a crazy setup. But I'm really happy with the setup I currently have. It works very nicely. Anyway, that was enough messing around. That was probably like most of the vlog, but let's be honest, I don't have much else to film today anyway, so that works for me. You know what I might need is a sandbag to put around this back leg, because it rises a little bit and bounces. I have my weight right here, which is a bunch of soup cans, and it hangs out from the middle, but a sandbag around the base of the tripod would work nicely. That's something that's actually done in film, and so I should maybe get one, or just make one, I guess. There's one more thing I forgot to test. The webcam. Most of the time for my live streams, I don't actually put the webcam looking straight down anymore. I usually have it on my side arm, but I just want to see if it would fit on this. The power button's kind of right in the way. It's a little too wide for this. That was always the miracle about my old one, is it was the perfect width for my webcam to be on there. This might still work. It can just wedge itself under the mic, and then, I don't know. I feel like I need something else or it's just gonna fall. I mean, it's staying quite well. I'm hitting it. A little piece of tape. It does stay. That mic really does make it stick. Anyway, back to work. Taking a break again to discuss the YouTube stuff. So YouTube rolled out some updates to their partner program today, and they changed the requirements for getting into the partner program. I'm just gonna read what I posted on Twitter because I feel like I said it a lot more eloquently than I have been in these clips. I think YouTube's new partnership requirements are a good thing since it helps prevent spammers, video re-uploaders, and it gives inappropriate channels a chance to get flagged and removed before their content makes money. It discourages the bad guys. But I don't agree with them stripping monetization from existing partners. It's like a slap in the face. I feel like all partners should have been grandfathered in and the rules should only apply to new applicants. That being said, here's some encouragement for those who feel like this is the end of their channel. When I started out on YouTube, the partner program was invite only, and they had pretty strict requirements. They weren't publicly listed, but you had to be pretty popular to get an invite. It was very elite. I was not one of those elite channels, not even close. I made videos because I enjoyed it. I was passionate about it. I wasn't looking to make a few quick bucks. The possibility of future money was there, but I never thought my channel would get anywhere near that point, and it never did. Eventually, I had a few individual videos that got chosen for monetization, but I was making pennies. I didn't get partnered until they opened partnership to all channels. Since then, my channel has become my career, but I worked a long time on my channel before I saw a single dollar. 99% of those affected by these new requirements earned less than $100 a year, which is the minimum you have to make to get a payout. 90% of people affected made less than $2.50 a month, meaning it would take them years to get a payout. These people are already basically making videos for free unless they have other revenue sources like merch, Patreon, etc. So they can't act like that money will make or break their channel when they weren't seeing any of it in the first place. It still sucks, but if you're in this situation, don't let it ruin your motivation. Of course, we all want to get paid for the time we put into things, but it takes time to build a channel, especially to the point of getting regular payouts. If you feel like quitting over something like this, you need to reevaluate why you're making videos in the first place, but also realize there is still the potential for money down the line. You can make this career. It's not the end of the line. Passion and determination are what will get you over the first hurdle, and when your channel is at that point, you can have your passion and the money. Keep going. Don't let poopy YouTube ruin your dreams. If you are looking to make a bit of money to make upgrades to your channel, like equipment, tools, materials, etc., look into other income streams. No one should ever rely too much on AdSense alone, no matter the channel size. Sell your art, make a merch store, make a Patreon, do Twitch live streams, save a bit of money from your day job each month. Do what you gotta do to get the things you want. AdSense should only be one part of your business plan. You can have many pieces of the pie now, and you'll get that last one later. You can get there. I just thought I would get that opinion out there because a lot of people are acting like this is the end of their channels when really it's not. Or they haven't even started their channel yet and they're feeling discouraged. And I'm like, no. Even once you meet these requirements, you're not going to be making much money anyway. If you're only in it for the money, you're never going to make it.
Alright, well, I am going to end the vlog here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So I have 2 boxes of goldfish, these thingies, which I've never tried before, granola bites, some noodles,